Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Frankie here, back with another video, and today I am going to be reviewing a package of a survival kit that I got in the post. Bought from Amazon. I think it was just under £20, so let's get into it. Right, so the first thing you can see, the package isn't very big. You couldn't fit much more in there. Well, you couldn't fit anything more in there than the stuff that you've been set, because even that hardly fits in there. But, you know, for the price, the box is pretty good quality. It clips on. So let's get into what you get in it. The first thing you get is some rope, and it's not too high quality, but again, for the ridiculously cheap price, it's enough. You know, it can tie things together. I wouldn't trust it for like, I don't know, going down a cliff or something, but it is decent. The second thing is a paracord bracelet. So what this does, you wear it, yeah, and if you get stuck down like a ditch or something, you can't get out, you can actually like cut the end and unravel it, and it will give you like a few meters of paracord. Another feature to note about this is it has a whistle that you can call for help with, and also this here is a fire lighter. So it's not a very good one, but hopefully you might just be able to see that it does emit a few sparks, but I wouldn't bring this as your fire lighter that you're going to use to actually light fires, but it's useful if you have it on you and you don't have like your proper fire lighting kit. It won't be very useful for actually making a fire, but it is a bit of backup. If you don't have anything else, you at least have a chance. The third thing is the torch. You can zoom in and out with it. It is quite bright. Again, for how cheap it was, the quality good. For the fourth thing we're covering, I think, we have the fire lighter. I showed you this in my last video, but it basically sparks, and you can use that to make a fire if you have something that's flammable. Next thing, I'm just going to do two things at once because there's not really much to explain. There's these hooks. You can use them with the paracord. They can be useful for multiple different things. So yeah, and then there's also a whistle which you can call for help with. So yeah, that can be useful. If you get stuck, it's much louder than shouting. So yeah. So the next thing is a compass. It's quite a good one. It's one of the ones where you can actually twist this bit instead of having to actually turn the compass to get the bearings. It also has inches and millimeters for if you want to if you want to measure anything, usually you would be measuring like the stuff from a map with that, so that can come in handy. So in the kit there is also this is a manual chainsaw. So what you would do is you would hold these bits with your fingers, and you would get like a branch, and you can like saw it off by like pulling them side to side. So yeah. Right, and the last thing that comes in the kit is an emergency blanket. Now this is very useful if you do get into a situation where you might have to spend the night somewhere. This could be a matter between life and death, this and the fire lighter mainly, because it reflects 90% of your body heat. So even if you can't get a fire going for warmth, you can use this and you'll be warm enough to live, hopefully, like if it's not extreme cold. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it, guys, for the kit. Right, okay guys, that's all the things in that kit. So now I'm going to show you some stuff that I would recommend to put in the kit along with those things, because they have missed some quite important things out. Thing I would recommend is a multi-tool. So this can be anything like a Swiss Army knife to something. It could be anything, guys, but as long as it has like a knife mainly, it doesn't matter how big it is, but these are very useful. So definitely keep a multi-tool in there. I have two at the moment. This one comes from Canada, and my grandparents got it for me when they went there. And this one is a classic Swiss Army knife. Okay, so there's some other things I would recommend to put in there, are like a few bits of cotton wool, because it will be very hard to start a fire without this. And if you have anything else that you prefer than cotton wool, like, I don't know, wax-based tinder, then you can use that as well. Like, that's probably better than cotton wool. But if you don't have anything like that, then cotton wool is probably your best option, because it lights so easily. But if you have got cotton wool, that doesn't burn for long. So I recommend getting some fire lighters, and these burn for up to like 3 or 4 minutes, so these can really help you as well. The next thing I recommend getting is a sheath knife. So this isn't a must-have kind of thing, but it can come in useful. By the way, this is only for survival situations. So if you're going camping or something, but don't take this out everywhere you go, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so this is my sheath knife for the moment. It's really good quality, comes from a brand called Martini. I told you about that in my last video, so you don't need to know, but it can come in useful, but again, you don't need one of these. It's only if you want one. It can come in useful. Guys, that's what I recommend to put in there. You could also get a bigger box, and that could come in handy as well, because the box is really small. But yeah, overall, for the price, the kit is really good, but I would recommend investing some of your money into better quality products. Like that kit will do you through for some of this stuff, but stuff like this you really need to get like decent quality ones that can be anywhere between like £20 to £30 up to like a few £100, but you don't need the ones that are a few £100. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and comment down any video recommendations that you want to see me do that are on this kind of genre of video. I guess I don't really want to do other types of video, but anything you want to see me do, comment down below. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like because I work quite hard on these, so I would really appreciate it. Anyway, I will see you guys in a bit. Goodbye.